Hi guys, welcome to Mexican Food Memories YouTube channel. I'm Carla, the girl behind Mexican Food Memories blog. Today I'm gonna teach you how to make taquitos dorados estilo Sinaloa style. This is one of my favorite recipes. This is the way we eat taquitos dorados in my family. It's a very delicious recipe that goes with like a beef broth that you put on top of your taquitos, and as you can see, they're really healthy and yummy because they're like just have lots of vegetables really. So watch the video and don't forget to subscribe and to like the video at the end, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye. For the taquitos dorados, it's quite useful that you have everything ready, then to assemble your taquitos. You have to have pickled onion, and then shredded carrot, then cucumber cut like this. My mom would always say like presentation is the most important thing. Shredded lettuce, the iceberg lettuce is fine. Queso fresco. In this case I didn't find queso fresco, so I use a nutty cheese, which is a Turkish cheese or a cheese from Cyprus. Then the radishes, avocado, sour cream, and obviously your tortillas to make your taquitos, and the beef, the shredded beef with potatoes, and obviously some lime. To make the broth for the taquitos dorados, we have to have a bone marrow to give flavor to the broth, and in this case I bought a piece of brisket, and I'm going to put it cooked with tomato, onion and garlic. So when we take the meat out of the pot, we shred it. We have to shred it quite finely. I shred it with my hands because that's the way my mom does it, and we have always done it like that. It doesn't take long. If you cook your meat like long enough, it just literally falls apart, and then you chop it into small pieces so you don't get really long strings of meat. Then after that we're gonna mix it with mashed potato. The mashed potato is literally just potato mashed with a little bit of salt, and we mix them together, and then we're gonna assemble our taquitos. Okay, now we're going to do the broth for the taquitos dorados. We're doing taquitos dorados estilo Sinaloa. So these taquitos go with like a broth that you actually have to pour onto the taquitos. And all what I did now is to put in the blender, I put the tomato, the onion and the garlic from the broth, and I'm going to just blend them and put it back in the juices of the meat. We're going to add like a tomato puree into our broth, so it gives more like a kind of nice flavor to it. And basically, just let it simmer a little bit more, and add dried oregano, and that's it. That's your broth ready. Then you start frying the taquitos. To make your taquitos, all you need is a warm tortilla, toothpicks, and your beef mixed with a potato. Then I did two here previously. One of them is quite thick and the other one is okay. So basically what you need to do is fill the tortilla with the mixture of beef. Don't put too much, otherwise it's gonna be like a massive taco. Then you just roll it and just leave it on the side, and with a toothpick you kind of just hold them together so they don't open in the frying pan, and do it just 2 by 2, and basically that's it. Then we're gonna fry them. So my taquitos are ready to be fried, and And now we have the pan here, so put enough oil. I use vegetable oil because later on we're just probably gonna get rid of this oil. Then to find out if our oil is ready to fry, I mean, I don't have a thermometer, so I basically just put a piece of tortilla, and if it starts frying, that means that my oil is ready to put my taquitos in. So be very careful when you do this, and all you do is to put your tacos like that, and just fry them on one side, and then when they're brown from one side, just turn them around with a pair of tongs like this. Yeah, it's a very easy thing to do. These are not like properly fried, so we're just going to turn them around, and yeah. So there, we almost finished frying our taquitos. They have to be like golden brown and crunchy. Then when we finish frying them, all we need to do is remove the toothpick from them, and they're not going to collapse. You can see you have like a taquito dorado ready to eat. And yum. To serve the taquitos dorados, you really all you have to do is put all the vegetables on top of the taquitos. First is always the lettuce, then some carrots, then some pickled onion, then some cucumber, fresh cheese, and after you put some avocado, fresh avocado. And you know, basically you put as many vegetables as you want. If you don't like avocado, you don't put avocado. If you don't like radishes, you don't put radishes. You know, it's always, you know, everybody's option. In my house, for example, I love to put lots of avocado and lots of vegetables, because after I pour the broth, which is here, and I actually make like a soup with the broth and the vegetables, and I just eat it, and it's just yummy. So once everything is, you know, there, you just put some sour cream, and to eat them, you just like pour some of the nice broth, and they are ready to eat. Can you tell I like the taquitos? They were delicious. So stop